Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers at the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. Yes, we at the Jamaica Young Police channel is all about saving life, and that's our main priority here. Yes, we are not beholden to any political parties in Jamaica or anywhere, but we support the party or government who is willing to make Jamaican people's lives better, especially when it comes on to security. We would like to see the culture of the people change, by instilling these youths ethics, moral, decency, truthfulness, and to get rid of all the muck and this culture erosion that has been taken over and infiltrate our people's mind in Jamaica. You understand? So, that's what we're all about here, reading, and these youths need to read more. So, we are all about saving lives here at the channel, at the Jamaica Young Police channel. But some lives are not worth saving. They have lived a parasitic life and were not contributing citizens to the society. Hence, we'd like to find a way to get rid of them by any means necessary. The Jamaica Young Police channel is not for criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, beneficiaries, sympathizers, excuse specialists, and head hunchers in criminal underworld. At the channel, we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we aid criminals with a passion. Yes, especially the criminal police officers. Yes, as you know that we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we hate thieving police with a passion. And the reason why we hate thieving police, because they are the ones that give the good police the bad names. Yes, when police break the law, as you're looking on your screen right now, these cops are professional robbers. You understand? So when they break the law, it affects the good and the hard-working police officers, and it casts a shadow over the other police officers than everybody, because those of you who have served, any police force, it doesn't matter whether it's in Jamaica, Bahamas, Trinidad, Guyana, Barbados, in the UK, Canada, in the United States, it doesn't matter where. You know how it is when one police officer has done something wrong or two, and it's affect everyone who has nothing to do with it, because they just use a brush to paint everyone. And this is what these police officers have done. And the worst part about it, they work at the division that I used to work. But what most people fail to understand, you see, culture is a hell of a thing, and the culture in Jamaica is a criminal culture. So you cannot expect people who are coming from a society where they're used to criminality is revered, lauded, and emulated, and you're going to expect that you're going to find a lot of good people coming out of the dirty pond. It's not going to work. So that's why we at the Jamaica Young Police channel have been imploring and the Jamaican people to change their mindset, but it has to start from the top, from the politicians. And we haven't seen any changes, because we have seen the opposition leader marching with a known killer. Yes, Danville Palmer. This man has killed several people. Many people he has killed, and the opposition leader was marching with him. And because they know that the people are fooled, the prominent TV station in Jamaica did not show it. You understand? So that's all, because they want to keep the people illiterate, because the people's lives is not going to change, because Jamaica, I don't see any way out for the people unless there has to be a drastic change, because the people who are at the top, they are hell-bent on holding on to their wealth and to keep the people, the poor people, impoverished, illiterate, and ignorant. So we continue the journey. So 2 police constables attached to St. John the South fingered in a multi-million dollar Chinese robbery. These cops are professional robbers, Constable Narval Warren and Adrian Howard Dawkins. 2 police officers, were caught on CCTV robbing Chinese national of 18,000 United States dollar, 40,000 Canadian dollar, 18 million Jamaican. I will do my best to respond creatively and in a way that does not violate any and safety of the guideline, for people who are listening and watching this video. When police officers abuse their powers, they should be held accountable. However, it is essential to remember that everyone is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. So we have to do it, sometime in time we see things like how we see, you see them on the video committing the crime, the CCTV. You're like, yes, they try them fast and all of them things, but the liar is going to try to use delay tactics. Either the Chinese them migrate or something, but the court has to do something about it. Because we want them police, we want them off of the road, we want them off the road for good. We don't want they were good police officers. We don't need that. For you break the law, you're a criminal. You're 1 foot in and your next foot about for cross the line to become a criminal. So we not protect you and we not give you comfort and them things. We make say we denounce you. You're not a part of us based on what you have done, because you have embarrassed the police force and the uniform, yourself and your family. But you're not having a shame, because in Jamaica, based on what you have done, they're gonna see you as some you're bad police, because you're a thief. Because more or less they are, and the others involved, So we'll continue the journey. You understand? And as we say, every man is innocent until proven guilty. But you understand? But this is a clear case of abuse of powers, which is unacceptable. These police officers should be held accountable for their actions and punished to the full extent of the law. This incident is a reminder that there are bad people in every profession, including law enforcement. So let me repeat it. There are good people and bad people in every profession, including law enforcement. It is important to remember that the vast majority of police officers are honest and hardworking individuals who are dedicated to protecting the public. Yes, and their job is to observe and detect and prevent crime. That's your main job as a police officer. But this police officer now say them a criminal, thief, robber. Oh man, why? Oh, a policeman. Oh, I always try to figure it out, and I'm like, that man was a criminal a long time. Like, even I know police officer who used to rob people and them coke. Some of them I call them names, some of them I don't. I even have a squad and him vex with me. I never call him name and say my robber, say him rob people coke and them things. But him say some disparaging things about me, and yet still, I have never called him name publicly and say, boy, I know say him a coke robber, although I know that he is. You understand? I have never, and but I just saw it one of them things they say, but him used to be my brethren. But hey, I just saw it, and if you don't like thief and them thing, people not gonna like you. So I not support no policeman for rob people, them drugs or anything like that. What they're doing is illegal. So if anything, I'm supposed to arrest you, arrest them. If you rob them, you're not a law enforcement officer, you're a thief. And I hate thieving police. So if you're going to hate me for that, hey, so be it, you understand? If everybody like you, something wrong with you. That's why I am one of the most hated police officers when I was serving in the police force. Because I talk publicly, I don't like thieving police officer. And because of that, a lot of police don't like me. And see people like who me like now, me like Britain, the most giant rat, snitch, con, informer, who helps send many men to English workhouse. Yeah, I like Ugly Some. Like Ugly Some, because Ugly Some a big informer, but he used to get paid for do it. You understand? He was a paid informer when he at Brixton. So, and he has done a lot of work over there, send a whole heap of friend in my prison and them things. So I just saw it on them things. Remember, there's no honest criminal. And worse, him not get paid. So plus him a do him thing and him a get paid. Because so the police them working in England, they make you do your thing and work with people, you get paid, you make money, say you make money both ways, and boy you send people to prison, people them are bigger than you, and you now get bite and all them things. When them come raid and put all them chapal in and all them things upon your place, you're the only person that got jail because of your place and this and that and one and two little things. So we continue the journey, you understand? However, holding Holding those who abuse their powers accountable is also essential. This incident will lead to a greater focus on accountability and transparency within the Jamaica Constabulary Force. We also hope that it will send a message to criminals that they will not be able to get away with their crimes, no matter who they are. 2 men who are sworn to serve, reassure, and to protect in roles as law enforcement personnel might have found themselves on the wrong side of the law after a multi-million-dollar robbery of Chinese national on Tuesday. That's last Tuesday in Kingston. You know, we weren't here. The officers and their accomplices allegedly used skullduggery to fleece approximately 18 million in cash from the Chinese business operators, 40,000 Canadian dollar, yes, and 18,000 US. A whole heap of money that them robbing. You understand? So the policemen were reportedly nabbed at the Norman Manley International Airport, where they were believed to have been attempting to flee the island on Wednesday. And these policemen are attached to Hunts Bay Police Station in St. Andrew South Division, where I used to work. The men are now subject of an identification parade. While police hunt their accomplices, the 2 policemen and 3 other men allegedly went to the location and swindled the locals and US currency from the unsuspected Chinese national who operates a wholesale. A senior officer with knowledge of the investigation told us at the Jamaica Young Police Channel that the action of the men were captured on CCTV. So them see them, you know, and I like ease them a hide and them thing. Them see them, yeah, cause the eyes, the unseen eyes, that are the eyes that never sleep. I hate them, I use them for nab people. So you understand. So it appears the policemen and the 3 other men went to the location. They enter and remove a few cameras. They then removed their mask without knowledge of another camera, which captured the happenings. Nice, man. They attempted to flee to the States and were held yesterday by CTAC. So they were held last week, Wednesday. The police officer who requests anonymity said. But what police don't understand, you know, you see the days when a man could have committed crime or run away, and them days are done, you know. It's easier for the criminal to do it because you have to try to do it the legal way and they might catch you. The criminal now, him not have nothing for losing because I'm a criminal, so him not care about records and them thing. The criminal, so he might try to stay under the radar. How many times police officer from in the 90s, 2000, you cannot run away from Jamaica to anywhere, you understand, unless you're not going to use any passport or anything like that, and either like in a 80, like a guy when he him used to be at Hunts Bay. I don't see him have a kind of cartoon name, and he's in 80, and him pretend, you know, make them send picture pretend like him dead, but he's not dead, you know, and them say him baby mother is a deputy superintendent of police, and him used to that Hunts Bay. Smurf, yeah, Smurf. Yeah, him get 15 years, you know, for some crime. I tell you now, a whole heap of criminal join the police force, you know, but hey, the greatest thing is that I was not in the force when all of these things happened, because in my days it was much, much better. But now, hey, the police force, as them say, you can't even trust the police anymore, because most of the police are criminal. Yes. And I have the same problem too when I was a police officer. I can't trust the police because our assistant commissioner of police, Gary Mackenzie, we were cadets. And him know of an ex-cadet who was a police, a deportee, a drugs dealer, want to kill me, and the man not even do nothing about it. So if you trust the police, you understand, when a man is more loyal to money than to just common decency. You can't trust the police. The only man there's a few police officers down there that I trust, you understand, that I would communicate with. You know, see, and the good police officer will know that them still down there in the rank. We know them. Because most of the people them will get promotion after a while, them compromise. Because for elevating, you have to do it like where Stewart tell you, DCP Stewart from my name don't all about where they and them thing they are gutters. You understand how we used to go Catherine and Huey. You understand? So yeah, so reports are at about 1:30 PM last Tuesday. The 2 Chinese nationals were at their wholesale when they were visited by the policemen dressed in plainclothes. The policemen showed their ID and presented a fake search warrant from the concerned police. The reason given for the search was suspicion of uncustomed goods. Stone, boy, I mean, I tell you, they were subsequently granted access to the establishment. It is alleged that the men searched the property and made off with 8.5 million Jamaican dollars, 18 and along with 40,000 US from a filing cabinet. The Jamaica Young Police Channel gathered that the Chinese national objected to confiscating the cash, but were reportedly told that the monies would be returned at the station. Reports are that the policemen entered their vehicle, they sped away leaving the business operators. They also took an iPhone, which was tracked to a St. Andrew community where it was found destroyed. The gleaner could not reach the head of the Chinese Benevolent Association of Jamaica for a comment. On Wednesday, June 7, 2023, Detective Inspector N.W. Smith and Detective Sergeant C. Daly of NIB, along with Detective Sergeants P. Lindsay and C. McDermott, member of CIB Headquarters, Detective Constable R. Bryan of Norman Manley International Airport Police Post, and at a later juncture, members of the CETA conducted a snap operation at the Norman Manley International Airport in search of suspect 1, number 14123, Constable Adrian Howard Dawkins, 36 years old, date of birth May 21st, 1988, assigned to Huntsby Police Station, St. Andrews South Division, and reside at 2 Party Close, Manley Meadows, Kingston. Also, this guy, boy, I mean, I tell you, so him live out in East Kingston, right? Which part Ugly Some come from? You understand? 218-260, Constable Norval Warren. I wonder if him related to Chippy. Warren, who used to half a tree. 44 years old, date of birth 22 September 22nd, 1978, assigned to Huntsby Police Station, St. Andrews South, and reside at Lakespen, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Police live at Lakespen, because then the place is a criminal place, you know. The suspects were apprehended in the departure lounge area of the airport relative to cases of robbery in the corporate area. The 2 police officers were destined for John F. Kennedy Airport in New York on a JetBlue Airway Flight 1760. They were escorted to the Norman Manley Police Station by the above mentioned team and taken into custody pending further investigation. Their luggage was also retrieved from the JetBlue check-in area and taken to the Norman Manley Police Post. The Jamaica Constitution guarantees the right to a fair trial. The criminal courts shall not proceed ex parte against the accused person. All criminal trial proceedings should be conducted in the presence of the accused. 1 and 2. In a problem, the judge decides what evidence can be shown to the jury. The judge is supposed to be impartial. You don't want Judge Lego Sykes try this case because let them go because I love criminal. You don't want Sykes try them police because I let them go. Or maybe we just send them a prison because I show them a police. So we just don't want Justice Sykes try the case, Justice Lego Sykes, because we know say him love criminal. You understand? Yeah, we know that, so we don't want him. We know say him not impartial. He's a man that love criminal. You understand? Yeah, and we don't want Justice Lego Sykes because he's not impartial. And you know, there is to play for one side or the other, but to ensure the entire process is played fairly. 2 jurors are selected to listen to the facts of the case and determine if the defendant committed the crimes. And yeah, so but we know that based on all the evidence that have been gathered by the police, they haven't released certain information about any recovery of money. They find the phone and they were able to, you know, retrieve evidence, fingerprint evidence, you know, to show that link right back to both men. Yeah, so we at the Jamaica Young Police, we hate thieving police. We hate them with a passion and we just hope the case try speedily, and them can try them a night court, you know, and just give them a nice sentence. Yeah, because he used to have a brother where he used to do essential, you know, Roberts, and you know it is said that he's the one fired the fatal shot and killed Detective Corporal Franklin Roy Cross of Kingston Central, and he used to rob people who come from the airport, and he used to live right in the ghetto. I don't know how a man do that, how a policeman do all that, but you understand, him come from country, and I saw them always want to say, boy, them a bad, bad man and all them thing there. So that's what happened. But we have zero sympathy for these police officers. We hope them, try them, give them the best sentence. Yeah, man, send them to prison for a good while. Maybe, you understand? Give them the maximum, because they are police officers. We don't want to cuddling off any criminal, no excuse specialist. You understand? Because these men are trained law enforcement officer and know better. We don't support criminal, period. And hope the court don't let them go in. And I hope them don't kill the witness them. So I have to make sure to protect the Chinese, you know, because 3 other person out there that have committed the crime with these men. But all the police have to do, them have the technology, they try, you know, to do the triangulation, and by doing that they'll be able to see how the phone them and track them and see the vehicle when it travel and them thing there, and able to, you know, get the other people them. We hate thieving police, and this is one of the situation. And you know, because people have been asking, boy, when I hear say anything about it, yeah, because we just returned, so we are delving it. We hate thieving police, and we hate them with a passion. Just hope these policemen, they want them dead at prison. Yeah, no sympathy for them, and you know, we just hope that the case tries speedily, them get a speedy trial and get a nice sentence. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.